Pasta or pizza?
Pasta.
Santorini or Matarola?
Santorini.
You feel that every volleyball team needs an Italian coach for success?
Probably.
Which of your partners is better at basketball, Mattia or Francesco?
Francesco.
Any advice for those who drink cappuccino after dinner?
Stop to live.
Great. Λοιπόν, φίλοι και φίλοι, ιδιαίτερα καλεσμένος, αγαπημένος καλεσμένος, ο coach του ΑΟ Θήρας, Ματέο Φρέσκι. Welcome. Pleasure to have you here.
Me too, my pleasure.
And I have to say that one of the most important things I learned from you is not to have the same plate for pasta and anything else.
Exactly. This is one basic rule to start to have lunch or dinner.
I asked you about Italian coach previous. When I was in Bologna in 2022 for the VNL, someone told me that it's no problem that France win the trophy because they have Italian coach, and every team who wants to success needs an Italian coach.
Yes, I mean in our country there is a big culture about the volleyball coaching, and for sure also for me it was a big opportunity even in the place that I was born, because there are many coach of high level and I can have the opportunity to learn a lot of things from them. Where I was very young, around 18 and 19, and it was a big treasure that I found in my start of this kind of journey. And of course there are many good coaches in all the world and in all around the championship. I found also some good connection with a lot of good coaches even from other countries, but in any case in Italy there is a big culture about it.
We're in the middle, almost in the middle of the season, and we can say that this season is really good for AO Thira until now, right?
Yes, we are trying to put our best in the court and also in the program that we start from last June, we can say. It's very clear that year by year the level of the quality of every team is higher and higher, so even if you can have the best expectation from the championship, it's very difficult to stay always in a high position and with good result, but it's the only thing that we put in our mind is to try to make a work that can put the team in the best level as possible.
Is the stability the main purpose? You have some up and down in the beginning of the season, but now you can say that you are very stable.
Yeah, I think it's normal in the start because you have to create a system for the team, no? In particular when the team more or less is new. Mm-hmm. And what it means that in the first months you have to try to create some rules to the players and to all the team for the balance of the team, and I think that these things can create stability.
Totally new team, just
three players.
Okay. So when the season starts and you have a tough game against Galatasaray, very early in the season, is it good or bad for to make say?
Allora, the first is that I cannot choose because it was a draw, so whatever, it was not a choice that we made. but the very good point is that in the start of the season you play with one of the best teams in Europe. So this means that you have suddenly a test in which you can put a level to your team, no? And after that you have only the opportunity to learn what you need to do to play better.
The team has a low average age. Is it something that you can? Is it helpful for a coach to build this team in young group, or is it more?
It's every group you can try to find the key to try to improve the team, no? And of course, how can I say, if the level of the team, the average of the team is young, you have to work more in some part, and you have to be ready to try to handle some crisis during the season, because there is no experience to stay in the same level all the year, no? But if you have an experienced team, you have to try to balance in another way. So the most important thing is to understand what you need to do with your player. Imagine that in this moment of the season we have almost 2 players that are new for the championship, but even for the professional volleyball, no? So it's a big challenge for us.
It's very interesting that you have one of the best setters in Greece in last years. So it's the key of balance, Stella.
Stella is a mirror for the team, because I can say to you like this. First of all, she can bring to the teammate of her country, for the Greek players, the level of professionality, no? Because it's not so easy to find a player with this kind of attitude and at this age, okay? Because she's the first and the last, and this is very important for me, because she's the mirror of the team. For the level of play, the best thing is that even if she's in the best moment of her season, or even if she's not in the best, but when there is a tough game, she's ready. So this is the main point of her.
AO Thira is the first team that you took over as head coach. It's your second time in the island, but it's a team and a place that gives you a nice court, a gym, good conditions. Is it?
I mean, the place for me to make volleyball give a lot of opportunity, and I have the big lucky to come as assistant some years before. So in this way I can study the place when I coming back, and I was ready to how to manage my environment. And for sure, in my opinion, if you are focused on volleyball, give you a lot of opportunity to improve.
The collaboration with Kostas Papadopoulos, how it starts? He's a coach that likes Italian volleyball. He goes often to Italy.
Yes, Kostas is a wonderful person, first of all. And even last year when I started, not this year, but last year when I started the first season, I make the big thank to him, because if I am in Greece, first of all, it's about him, that he bring me here. And as a person, as a connection in the work, is one person that I will bring with me for all the rest of my career. After our feelings start because, as you said, he loves Italian volleyball. So before to come in Santorini, he was in Italy with some connection that we had in common together. We are in contact, and I think that very fast we understood that we can make a good cooperation together.
How do you feel about being the youngest coach in volleyball in Greece? You know that Greece will have no patience, you will have very intense feelings. How about?
It's a good question. The thing is that the championship is stressful, because I think that I didn't count, but until now there are changes 6 or 7 coaches during all the season, and this is a number that not because I have to save or to protect my category, but it's something that is not good, no, for all the all the picture of the championship.
You cannot complete your work.
Exactly, but and also it's like to postpone, in my opinion, some responsibilities, no, because sometimes when you change too much doesn't bring success. It's difficult. The thing is that I had the lucky before to come here to make 2 seasons in A1 in Italy as assistant, and the pressure that you have in A1 in Italy is very hard, not only for these things about changes or not, but for the level of the volleyball that there is in the court every Sunday. So when you start to come inside this kind of situation, you just try to do your job and to try to arrive until the start of the game to say to yourself, I did my best to try to take this game, something like this.
You have in previous years more the instinct of a coach and less than a player instinct.
Yes, no, for sure. The instinct is absolutely as a coach, and the point is that in this championship you have to be fast if there is no time to wait, no, and so the amount of the work is a lot, and you have to try to push yourself and to push your team that sometimes is not even so good to do it, because maybe have to be the time to stop a little bit, but there is so fast everything that you have to, is 7 months that you have to push as the best.
When did you start in Montecchio?
Yes. My first year in A2 of Italy, it was in Montecchio.
I would like to ask, because it's totally different to be in national team. You were in Bulgarian national team.
Yes.
I think with coach Micheli.
Yes.
How is the feeling being out of the season during the summer in something different?
The national team is another kind of work.
Another kind of pressure.
Exactly. It's totally different. And when I go there to make the VNL, it was first of all an experience amazing, because in that moment you can see all the level of the volleyball in the world, not only so you can see many things that can be interesting for your job. In the season it's different, because you have to have the demands are different. In national team you don't have time. For weeks you have to play 12-15 games, so it's different.
For us and for the fans, for sure, VNL is amazing, and we enjoy it. For a team, for players and the coaches, being there for almost 2 months in preparation, having so much difficult trips,
Yes.
Do the players enjoy it?
In all this presentation that you make, it's very clear that it's very stressful to make this kind of competition, but it's so beautiful everything. I mean, you meet the best player in the world, you play against all the level that the volleyball have at now, that you play over your stress or over your pain.
In the Italian league, it's for sure the most impressive and the most interesting. However, you were, for example, in Trentino and Perugia. How is it to be against Conegliano, who is almost unbeatable team?
It's a situation in which also when you lose, you go out of the game, and you feel because when you lose it's difficult to enjoy, no? Imagine here in Greece, and everyone when loses is very angry, no? But in that moment, even if you lose and you are with, in the case that you tell me about Conegliano, the best team in the world, you feel that you make an experience huge, no? And imagine that when in both these teams that I went, Perugia and Trentino, there was also the best men team in the world, I can say, no? So it's I can tell you in this way, when we speak about to be professional or to try to have the attitude, when you open the door of these gyms, you feel the responsibility just to smell the floor. You feel the responsibility because you in this court played all the best player in the world, and you cannot no push. It's impossible.
Just walk around the arena and watch the banners and the trophies.
Exactly.
In both teams you were with Matteo Freschi, right?
Yes, yes.
What did you keep from him after these years?
Matteo is maybe, no, without maybe, is for sure the most important person, even inside than outside of the court, because we came from the same town, and for this reason I told you at the start that I was lucky, because if in your town there are 3, 4, 5 coaches that is in the first league in Italy, you can learn a lot. And I started to learn from him where I was very, very young, and after, imagine that when I had the opportunity to go in Trentino after the first year in Santorini, for me it was like a target that I achieved to work with him, because we spoke a lot of years and I tried to take a lot, and after, when I had the opportunity to stay 2 years with him, for me it was the best gift that the volleyball can give me.
For sure budgets can play a role, but it's make the Italian league so great that it's an amazing show, and maybe this is the secret to have show and enjoy every game everywhere.
I have to compare you with the Greek. You want some differences.
I think there are a lot of differences.
Yes, I just want to tell you that the big difference in my mind that now I can try to compare is that for an Italian player to stay, not to play, to stay in one team in first league is very difficult. It's very difficult, and maybe even if you do your best, you cannot achieve this target. In Greece, it's more easy to stay in the first league, okay? And for this reason, in my mind, you cannot understand the luck that you have, okay? So what I want to explain you is that in Italy, if you don't have the right attitude or something like this, there are 20, 40, 50 persons that are waiting that you go out to come inside.
Yeah.
And this can create a stability for the championship, very important. Because, for example, it's not sure that if a foreigner come to play in first league in Italy, play. You have to deserve to play, no? With also with the youngest player Italian that is in the roster. So this can create the big challenge for the championship.
Closing the Italian part, do you see any way for Conegliano to lose the championship?
Ma Conegliano is not only today. Conegliano is something that started many years ago.
And getting better and better.
Exactly. Because there is what we said before about some other situation, there is the patience to build. Because they didn't start to take everything from the first moment, but step by step, and after, of course, with the right way. And now, if you can say to me, I don't know if there is a possibility, because in this moment is like a perfect symphonia in the court.
I don't know if you were in Santorini before work there, but when you first came there, what did you think about this? A lot of people want to be there, to work there, not only for volleyball.
Yes. Look, me, I have this picture about the club and about the island, because there is not a lot of difference between the club and the island, because we say that all the island is in the club, no? And me, I have the feeling always, and I keep this from the first moment that I've been there, because it was the COVID year, so it was even more different and difficult, no? For some reasons. But in this place, if you give one, you receive two. The only point is that you have to give.
And it was very tough season, 2021. It's hard for the team because they lose the cup close here in Italy. What did you remember from this season for this final?
It was, first of all, we stop and we restart the season a couple of times, so it was...
I think you played 4 games, you stop,
Exactly.
and you restart February.
Exactly. And imagine that in December we was with the luggages that they announced to us that the championship was finished, and after 1 week they said that we make the cup, no? I remember for sure that we tried to make a normal season even if it wasn't normal, and after we was very unlucky because when we start the season, Melin and Manuelidou have a big injury that cut her for all the season. After 2 months, the opposite that we had another problem with the knee and we lost her for all the rest of the season. And by the way, we find the way to arrive in any case to the final. And I remember, of course, the semi-final that we make in the court of Panathinaikos. And if I think now, I can say to you that as is the situation now, in that moment we lost the opportunity to bring one title in Santorini.
I remember that semi-final, and I think it was maybe one of the most incredible semi-finals. 3-2 with an amazing game for Hadjistrateadou also.
Yes.
Do you remember a game like this, so high level?
No, it was one match, if I speak about this one, that put all the sacrifices that we put in all the season in one target that after come in the final, no? And yes, imagine for me the first time I come in the court of so big name of the league, and we make this so incredible match. It was amazing, all of this.
Coach once told me that there are not final destination for a coach in this job. Every day, every month, every year, you can wait for anything. You can be here, you can be another town, another country. It sounds really difficult. A lot of pressure.
Yeah, sure. And me, I am a person that who knows me that knows that if I have a pressure, I have 2 times the pressure that because I put also to by myself. The thing is that, for example, me, I am here and I don't want to think anything else about what could be, what will be. I just want to feel that the place in which I work have to feel that I do the best for the place, not for myself.
Where's your base when you have no obligations? It's your hometown?
It's called Mondolfo, in close to Valle Foglia.
Is it a dream for any coach in every country to become part of the national team one day?
Of Italy, you mean, or in general?
In Italy, for his own country.
Yes. Of course, I don't speak in this moment for me, but if your national team call is difficult to say no, you cannot say no. You have to say yes.
Is this time the Italian national team in its best part of period?
I believe that the national team is good from many years. After the thing is that sometimes we make the dream team only when the team win, no? So of course now the team is amazing, is huge, and is very good. But 2 years ago it was very good, the same, and even 10 years ago. It's the result is something that comes step by step.
For final question, I have something hypothetical. You have a limitless budget. You have the opportunity to bring any player you want. Can you choose one player?
I have to choose one player to bring here.
Yeah.
Okay, and if I have to choose one player, I choose with my heart. I don't choose with my mind, and I can say to you that I will take here Gabi Guimarães.
We agree.
It's not so strange. There are many possibilities, but for sure it's for admiration that I have for this player.
Thank you very much. I hope to bring you luck for the rest of the season.
You always bring me, so for sure we'll be like this.
Thank you.
Thank you too. Ciao.